Yes. Now we should be good to go. Figuring this out. Let's invite some people over here. I'm trying to figure out this thing. All right, who's here? Let's see. Yes. Let's see. Is there anyone? Let's see what's going on up in here. Hangouts. This is a little boring for you guys, I believe, but that's what happens when you don't really know how this thing works, or you're trying to make it work for the first time. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, sounds good. So who's here? But I can't hear though. I can't hear nobody. Really, I'm sorry, guys. I see there's 2 viewers here, but I'm trying to figure it out. Really, I'm sorry for that. Ivan, I know you're there. Let's see. Are you presenting to me? Yes. Guys, My bad here. Trying to work this out. Accept. Okay. All right. Let's see. Damn, this thing is really particularly new for somebody like me. Mm-hmm. Guys, ask me questions. Please feel free to write any questions you may have, since I'm trying to figure out how this whole thing works. Ivan. Yeah, but this is particular. How do I respond to this though? Yeah, let's go with this one. Guys, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna rock a little tune to keep it kind of cool. And yeah, while we're figuring this out, meanwhile, feel free to just ask your questions, and I'm just gonna be answering you guys, and yeah, taking from there, I guess. Let's go.
Maya, oh Maya mon amour, yoka mongongo mozali kobelela yo na kati ya butu, yoka lokole na suka ya mboka, ozali moto kanisa, nakomi lokola litanga ya mbula pembeni ya ebale Maya, kasi ata butu eyindi makasi, tongo ekosuka kasi etana, nazali responsable na yo. Yo nde ozali coupable ya misère na ngai. Maya ngai nakangi maboko na moto makambo matuninga motema nakomi kotanga mikolo na misapi nakomi nde kobanga bala liboso tosalaki matata ezalaki kaka boye soki nafungolaki miso te olingaki yoboyanga
Yo, Ivan, since you can see me, can you just try to type in any messages in the message box? Hey, Karun, nice to see you online. But I don't know how you make this possible for people to actually appear, down the screen, and so that everyone can see each other. If anyone has a clue for me, that would be fantastic.
Moto na kei kosenga conseil akomingie koseka pe kotongo kongana pembeni likambo ya kotamu zuzu amesana kosambisa matata yanga na yo mai nzoka ndalula karoli susu mokili komplike oh mama enami pikoli suki na moto sango na yoki na boneko
Exactly. Feels like I'm speaking to myself actually. Even though I know I'm not. But yeah. Carlos, I see you online. Karun, Lady Karun is in the house. Ivan Diaz is in the house. But I'm the only one not really. Though I did look this up. I did look this up, see how this was. I guess I didn't look well enough. Let's see.
Nakomi kobanga tamu selekete ya mpamba mpasi ya moninga bakoyoka kasi na matoyi lokola lisolo kasi ekosala yo na motema lokola yete baka badefisaka basimbisaka kaka se mbongo mania kasi mpasi ya bolingo eriti azalaka te maladi ya bolingo.
Karun is online. Karun, if you're online, can you just type a message to me? Say something, because I plan to put as a soundtrack to our conversation our song, since you are on my next album, second album to be precise, Transition. Yeah, I think it makes only but sense for me to play that song since you're online, so that people can discover you. And yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna get on my iTunes, look this up, and rock this tune. The song with Karun is actually called Healing the Sound of the Heart. And as many of you may or may not know, but the album is dedicated to my father, who passed away last year in January. And yeah, so Karun and I, we met on the Coke Studio Africa first season back in 2012. 2013, I can't remember exactly, but yeah. And we did a collab together. It was fantastic. And yeah, we just decided to work again together. And when I invited her on the album, she said yes. So here we go.
Oh, I'm seeing this life in a microscope. Perspective, we're smaller than we know. Yet we play a big part in all of this. Well, that's what we say. So tell me, what do you think of coincidence? Is your neighbor only because of the fence? We're not really that different, no. Hearing the sound of the heart, of the heart, of the heart. Hearing the sound of the heart.
Yvonne is actually on WhatsApp telling me that I'm broadcasting this, and we're trying to figure out how to make you guys appear, but nonetheless,
living in this
I
ancient
think yesterday
world.
is
How are we
so
supposed to
click on the
know
thing that says cameraman app and tell you what to
anything?
do. Oh, thank you, Karun.
What are we
Let's
here
see
for?
cameraman
What are
app.
we meant to do? What?
Yes.
Everything is everything. Everyone is everyone. We are all the same. So we can live
Yeah, but the
life.
thing is that
The golden hearts of people we are. Hearing the sound of the heart. Of the heart.
that's what happened when you don't know something. You gotta learn the hard way. But meanwhile, feeling the sound of the heart is
but at least when it's
soothing.
over and done, we can flip through the pages. A memory of more than one. We can live through the ages. The ages. We are the golden hearted people. But at least when it's over and done.
Yeah, Karun, I'm actually on the cameraman thing, but it says broadcast settings, hide the video, and my broadcast no, actually not. Okay. Guys, this is particularly funny. Yeah. So, well, I guess I'm going to be speaking to you guys. I know you guys are seeing me, so I'm going to speak like that. It's kind of weird because it feels like I'm speaking to myself, but it's all good. Karun, I know you're online. I can't see you yet, but I'm figuring this out as I'm speaking to you guys. Healing the Sound of the Heart. That song is actually really dear to me because the way I approached it musically was that I wanted to make sure that it's not just straight up club-oriented cut, but has that. I wanted it to have a feel of something soothing, really, like, you know, slow beginning. Well, indeed, the snares are kind of Afro and syncopated, you know, but that was the whole concept, like building it up, and then have that that sort of peak towards the end with the kick coming in, and Karun delivered a fantastic vocal interpretation on this one. I gotta say, I was extremely delighted when she sent me the whole thing. Really looking good, and hopefully that little glimpse pleased you guys. Now, do I see any questions here? Q&A. Yeah, only Karun, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, I know you like this track. Really. What else? Come on, guys. Let's see. Help me out. I'm new to this thing. Trying to figure out how it works, really. Let's see. And I'm babysitting as well, as you can hear. Tu as trouvé un crayon? Oui. Super. Tu vas faire des dessins? Oui. Attends. My nephew is here with me. As you see, you guys are dealing with the real deal up in here. Tiens, dessine sur ça. J'arrive. Tu vas venir après. I'll show him to you guys in a little bit, if he wants to, because he gets a little shy. Well, let's just go with it, man. I think I'm just gonna go with the flow because that cameraman thing, I quite don't know how to figure it out. But so I just wanted to, inform you guys a little bit of what's happening. Let you know, guys, a little bit about the album, the evolution of things, and things have been slowed down a little bit. I wanted to release the album Transition in March. Obviously, it's not happening for many reasons. As a matter of fact, the video for Benefit, the first single featuring Omar, was not due to circumstances beyond our control, not delivered in time, and we had to just do a whole lot of work to make it tight. A couple of just things that popped in and we were not expecting them to happen. That's what happens when you want to do things right and you just don't want to rush the process. Though I kind of I guess rushed myself a little bit as far as wanting to have the album coming out in March. And yeah, so finally, the Transition is going to drop in September 15th. That's the date we've agreed upon, and this is it, man. This is it. This is literally going down the right way, and it's looking good. Looking good. We have Miss Karun in the house. We on the track, Healing the Sound of the Heart. Brother, good to see you. John Briggs is in the house. Zoetic. Oh, man. Yeah, brother. One of my favorite producers, as a matter of fact. So has been inspiring you, not only this release, but others. Man, obviously, still related to the album and obviously everything else. I Recha Records. What's up, guys? Pascal Moret. My father's passing has been really a massive impact in my life, obviously, and has inspired me in a tremendous way to sort of like oui, c'est bien, c'est bien. Non, je t'ai dit que je travaille, non? Après. Sort of like creating something that could be, paying respect to his memory, but at the same time, sort of reflect what he actually wanted me to do. Though he loved my music, but he felt like there was something sort of not missing, but something that could help bridge, the underground and the mainstream, or just a reach to a broader audience. And I think I've been able to achieve that. Interestingly, that terrible experience has helped me just come up with brand new ideas and come up with Transition. And yeah, John, that's to answer your question. The album has recurring themes, indeed. I mean, there's a lot of things related to love and yeah, love. I think as far as I can remember, that's what my father was all about. It was all about love, respect, and just and keeping things on the positive side. Bon, hey, tu viens dire bonjour? Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you have the little ones here. This is my nephew. I got 5 of them like this one. Tu dis bonjour? Bonjour. Tu dis bonjour? Voilà. This is Montes. And, well, tu peux pas voir les gens, mais ils peuvent te voir. Et ils écrivent. Hein? Tu fais des bisous? Fais encore? Flying kisses, encore. Voilà. C'est bon? Bon, tu vas regarder le dessin animé là que ton compte a mis. D'accord? J'arrive. So yeah, recurring themes. I mean, yes, indeed, there is definitely a the song with you, Karun, is healing the sound of the heart. I have empowering songs as well with Les Nubians called Beautiful Humans. I have a song I have two songs completely dedicated to my father. One with Mohamed Diaby, who's the is the next big thing as far as griots in Mali and Ivory Coast. Traditional and modern music is concerned. He's really amazing, young brother, very talented. The song is actually entitled Papa, and it really speaks about, that's him chanting my father's name, griot style. C'est bien. Vas-y, regarde le film. C'est bien, regarde. Vas-y, ça joue déjà. And there's Ade Alafia Adio, my brother Ade, who's on the track, the title track of the album, actually, Transition, and that truly speaks about the album. So yeah, there's definitely recurring themes as far as I can share with you, and obviously you'll get to experience that for yourself. But since we're talking about empowering recurring things and stuff, we have Beautiful Humans featuring the Nubians. Let me just drop a little snippet of that one. This is definitely impromptu. I wasn't planning to play necessarily the album for you guys, but hey, we're vibing.
Tous les citoyens du monde. Leur cohabitation, elle n'est pas facile actuellement. Et pourtant, c'est ce qu'il nous faut. Cette cohabitation.
Just vibe. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Thank you for joining the chat thing.
Cette acceptation de l'être humain en général. Alors,
let's listen to this one.
Il n'y a qu'un seul pas à faire. Accepte l'autre. C'est tout.
Citoyen universel, je suis toi, je suis toi, je suis toi, je suis toi, beautiful. In our veins, our blood's the same. Beautiful, I am a worldwide citizen, and I'm beautiful.
Yeah, that's it, beautiful people. Yeah. So this song features the great Nubians, Grammy Award nominees, and fantastic duo. Those sisters are definitely wow, great fan of them, and they actually were extremely open to the collaboration when I reached out to them. They had heard about me through common friends, and it was just an honor, man. When they said yes, I was like, yay, let's go. And it's interesting because their story, they're from Cameroon, but they also grew up in Central African Republic. So well, they spent some time there, so it was very interesting, So yet again, it's just so interesting how even Invocation, my first album, Montes, essaie de rester tranquille s'il te plaît, d'accord? Voilà. Even Invocation, everybody that came on Invocation were, we had some common experiences in many ways, and it really helped feed the whole, the whole album. And same thing with Transition, So yeah, pretty deep stuff. Interesting how things work out when you also have, I guess, a vision for what you're trying to do. So what else is popping? Damn, I feel really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's like so frustrating not to be able to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out really. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I think I found a way. I think I have found a way. I don't want to get too excited, but it does feel like I found a way. I guess I gotta invite you guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No way. Yeah. I guess no, it's not working. I thought for a second that I did find a way, but I haven't. Oh damn it! It's okay. We work it out. Next time, I know we're gonna make it really, really hot. Who's there? Who's still online? Let's see. 8 viewers. Cool. Not bad for a first video. Actually, we had about 20, 25 attendance, but I messed up the first video, and what happened is that I just didn't know how to make it work. So still good. Yeah, let's see what's popping. As the parent of ancestral soul sounds, what's your vision and expectations for the genre to grow, and what advice do you have for us? As the pioneer of ancestral soul sound, what's your vision and expectations for the genre? Well, I mean, ancestral soul is definitely it's a sound, but it's also an identity, I guess. But it's really beyond me at this point. I feel like the vision for it is to definitely grow. It has to become, well, it is a movement, obviously. It has definitely, through the years, it really became a movement, especially enhanced with the event that Ivan Diaz and myself were doing. Montez, tonton parle, ok? Chut. Après, tu vas venir. And, you know, that event we're doing, so we actually just celebrated the 1 year anniversary. It's called Ancestral. It's it's at the June, and that event also happens to help enhance the whole concept of making it turning the sound and what's associated to the sound into, you know, a movement and brings a community of people together. So definitely it's like anything, I think, that you give birth to, you want it to evolve, and you want it to grow and to last even after you, long after you. So my vision is definitely to make sure that this sound, this identity, this music lasts way after me, and that the new generation, you know, takes over. And I have to say, you know, I'm not that old, but I see some of those like new cats coming up, and I'm very impressed at what they're doing. So you know, in order for things to grow, you have to be willing to adapt, and you have to be willing to change, to accept change. Sorry, it doesn't mean that you have to change who you are, but I think you have to always reconsider your formula and the way you look at your branding, the way you know, especially nowadays, we live in a world where everything is just so fast. People have what they want in a second. You know, it's especially with the internet, which is a great thing. So you have to know, you have to be aware of what's surrounding you. and the advice I can give to anyone who's embracing this music, because Ancestral Soul initially, you know, it's house music, but it's a more Afrocentric, and even it goes beyond house music, because if you come to think about it, it's just music. At the end of the day, we label them those sounds because we feel like sometimes we're not necessarily represented the way we want. So, you know, we decide to give them labels, but in the end, good music is good music, you know, and no matter the format. I think that the best advice is to be willing to stay you, but to also be able to change according to stay on top of your own game, I guess, you know, without trying to compete with anybody, because I don't believe in competition. There's no such thing as that. You know, Rancido will be doing something that I cannot do, vice versa. DJ Jeff, you know, Ian Friday, Louis Vega. I mean, everybody complements each other, you know, at Jazz. We are all like complementing each other. There's no, and that's the beauty of this music, is that there's no sense. I guess that's how I feel about it. I don't feel like there's a sense or a perfume of challenging anyone. You know, we support each other. When one that drops a hot track, it's motivating us to you know, keep on pushing the boundary, keep pushing the loop. That's the answer I have for you, brother. Just Vibe. Karun, sorry, I didn't see your question. Your question here earlier. Yes, were there synchronistic moments when you were making the album? Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I was extremely connected. I'm extremely connected to my father. You know, he was a very spiritual guy, and it's almost like he's blessed every step of the making of the album, including me connecting with some of the writers, some of the featured artists that came through. I mean, really, it felt like, you know, I had a hand literally behind me, sort of like protecting me and just, you know, guiding me through stuff. And yeah, it was not easy, to say the very least, because I did the album last year. So he passed away on January 27th, and literally in March, not even February, actually, I started February the 20th or something. I started working on the album. So I mean, completing the album, because I had already started some songs back in Central African Republic in 2012, 2013, and so yeah, so it was definitely there was a lot of synchronicity happening, for sure. Let's see. Good to see you guys talking to each other. I appreciate your understanding, man. Really, it's so frustrating that I can't see. You know, I wanted the whole thing to be like, you know, the usual Google Hangouts that sell it to you like, yeah, it's gonna work right away, and then I'm the only one appearing on the screen. I guess there's definitely something that I haven't figured out yet, but I promise for the next Hangout, it's gonna be figured out for sure. Let's see. Trying to see. Okay. For this boiler room. Well, look, Pascal Moret. Well, we have Pascal Moret in the house. Arecha Records, Hoja. You know, he's also pushing the Afrocentricity in Holland and beyond as well. And yeah, brother, I don't think there's no such thing as obviously having just one avenue for something. You know, obviously Boiler Room is a great tool, and they worked out something extremely smart, and to a point where now they embraced and sponsored and backed up by corporate companies. So I think they've accomplished something really nice, and they're open as well. They're really open to the sound and to just the culture of electronic music in general. So to beat that, it's gonna be a little tough, you know. But hey, whoever comes with an idea and feels like it can be revolutionary, I mean, without a doubt, man, I think that's what the internet is there for, you know, for people to come up with concepts and great, yeah, just great fresh stuff. Let's see. You see, the problem was that I have was that's one thing, guys. I have a hard time understanding how, because the question appear, they're not appearing in any order really. Like I see them. Well, I guess they. Yeah, I guess I'm just not used to this. Oh, I see a question here that I didn't answer. Pascal, you asked me who's my daddy. Is that in a kinky way, or is that in a real question way? Because I know you can be funny sometimes. Reformulate that for me, brother, please. I need to at least understand where you're coming from. Meanwhile, I'm gonna drop what else? Yes, let's go with "It's Your Vibe," talking about love. This features my big brother from another, Mr. C. Robert Walker, and actually I'm gonna play it through the speakers so it's a little better sound. Let's go. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes. Yeah. You know when you have that vibe, you just walk into somebody, you know what I'm talking about? And you're like, I don't want to cuss, but you kind of say, damn, you know, come on. Sometimes it happens and you don't know why. Drawn to each other like a moth to a flame. There shouldn't be a reason for love to take so long. I wasn't always right, I wasn't always wrong. It's more than just a feeling. When someone touches you and moves you. The first time I saw you, I could not close my eyes. You know why? It's your vibe. It's your vibe that makes me want to. It's your vibe that makes me want you. It's your vibe that makes you want to do the things that make me want you. It's your vibe that makes me want to. It's your vibe that makes me want you. It's your vibe that makes you want to do the things that make me want you. Oh, baby, it's your vibe. Yeah, don't you know your vibe? Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know your vibe? Don't you know? Don't you know your vibe? It's your vibe. Yeah. So that's it. It's your vibe. This one features the brother from another, Mr. C. Robert Walker. The idea behind this song is that we just wanted to sort of like because my father and my mother actually met in a very famous club here in Brussels called Mirano Continental, legendary club, and they fell in love literally, and they've been married for over 27 years, so yeah, until my father's passing, obviously. So yeah, we wanted to sort of like have that old school feel with this, deep, soulful vibe, and lyrically reflect that moment when they actually, met, and I guess how my father, felt, and vice versa. So that's what the song is about. But anyway, enough talking about me. Too bad I can't see you guys, because it would be such an even more fluid interaction. However, I need to ask some questions to you guys, because it's also about knowing you. But before, so I guess I see some questions here. Just Vibe asking me, is that why ancestral soul interpretation has been a consistent project going on 2-3 albums? Yeah. like anything you do, you want to make sure that you evolve, as I said. And Ancestral Soul Interpretations was just for me. First of all, I was inspired by people who've done that before me. They obviously have not done probably a full album or a body of work filled with remixes of mainstream songs eventually, but I was inspired by the likes of Oshinade, doing bootlegs of Ciara, Promise. I mean, that took me to the next level, Fantasia, I mean, remixed by David Harness, and yeah, just a whole lot of stuff done before me, but it felt like it wasn't done in a consistent way. So I was like, let me do this my own way and try to make a compilation sort of thing out of something I like, that are from the mainstream world, R&B, soul, whatever. And obviously there's not just R&B soul. There's also like some Radiohead out there, some African traditional stuff. So it's pretty open, and yeah. So there's been three editions of Ancestral Soul Interpretations, and it's kind of like a way for me to tap into that market and also open the listener to songs that they might have not listened to in the first place, because then it's not from obviously our scene, the deep house, underground, whatever, Afro house. So it felt like it was it made sense to do it at the time, and it's interesting because now it has sparked some inspiration for a lot of guys to now do the same thing. Probably not as albums, but I see a lot more bootlegs and edits out there from people of our scene, and it's great. It's really good. So yeah, I hope I answered your question properly, just but talking about let me just see if there's any other question that I have probably skipped. Is this the next single? If not, what is? Ivan Diaz asked me that question. Well, the next single actually is with Keisha, and I'm not talking about Keisha, the blonde girl. Keisha, the Zouk Kizomba, yeah, King Don. Amazing producer. The brother has been making music for several years. Indeed, he's a legend in the game, and the song is called Mama Kosa. He's featured on vocals, and that's going to be the next single coming out very soon. Yet again, for that we had some. Oh man, this album has been interesting. It's because I guess of the magnitude and the importance of it. Yeah, there's been some challenges, but it's okay. It's good challenges. It's just like little setbacks, but it's all good because you just have to learn how to play with with what's coming at you, and nothing related to the features or anything like that. But it's just pretty much technical stuff. Getting the album, the single covers ready, this and that and the other. Since everything has to have how you call this a meaning. I'm not just releasing covers out there for the sake of releasing covers. So yeah, next single is going to be Mama Kosa, and I'm going to play that for you as a matter of fact. Yeah, I can play that for you. Yeah, I can play that for you right now. Mama Kosa featuring Keisha. That release is going to have a special dub by the brother from another, Mr. Martin Adjaz, who really killed it. He delivered a fantastic interpretation on the dub. But you'll hear that when it comes out. So here you go, Mama Kosa featuring Keisha.
Yes. Tulika. Mama Kosa, 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 Tulika Mama Kosa. Nama bisemi makasi na poto bakosa kiyo. Namona kiyo. Basanga mafulu tupata tani mizanga na yo.
Yep, that's it. Mama Kosa featuring Keisha, and that's dropping next. That's the next single. There's going to be as well another single dropping, but with some some videos, and it's just a matter of making everything work and happen. Tu fais quoi là? Pourquoi tu fais ça? Non, non, non. Pourquoi tu fais là? And yeah, man, a whole lot of stuff coming. There was a question that just appeared here. Sorry, guys, just trying to look into every message is received. Nabil Jida, hello buddy, what about developing the concept of ancestral party, sort of a summer festival for Afro? Yeah, Nabil, that's definitely the idea. Ivan and I, we have, and it's gonna happen. We're gonna take it there. It's just that for the moment, we just turned 1 year this year, and we want to make sure that how can we say that? How can I say that? We master our craft as far as building strong events and providing people with an experience that's unique, and this way we can take it to obviously that next step you're talking about. But yes, that's indeed in the plans, but we're going one step at a time, and we want to make sure that we keeping things tight and providing for the moment ancestral through the club scenes and take the package worldwide. Oui, c'est bon. C'est dans le sac. Regardez là un sac sur la table. Vas-y, le sac. So yeah, that answers your question, Nabil. Yeah, you definitely pinpointed right. I like that. I like the fact that you thought of that. Ancestral is definitely, it's got to be. There's just so many amazing producers out there. Just today, I was just catching up on some promos that I was receiving, and obviously I get so many messages, and I have also hectic schedules myself. I was just listening to some of the stuff those young producers be sending me, and I'm like, wow, it's amazing, guys be doing the thing and really taking this sound to a different level, which is good, and so yeah, festival is definitely in the thoughts, at least. Carmen, I think it is some festival. Ancestral party would be pretty amazing. Music family. Yeah, Karen. I mean, that's what you said. It's definitely, as you said. I love the way you put that, because it's the word. We organically grew this family. The music family that because it's not just me. It's me, but it's also full. It's a movement of producers and dancers and promoters. This just a whole lot of people that help contribute into this thing. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I'm extremely happy of the foundation that I've been able to put together through my production and federating everyone and having a beautiful team as well. Yeah, I'm fortunate, really fortunate to have a great team. Ivan, am I single? No, it's a complicated. No, I'm not single. I don't. Well, I'm seeing somebody. If that's the question, if that answers your question in the most in the clearest way possible, yes, I'm seeing somebody. So I'm not single. No. No. Are you single? Are you single, Ivan? Let's see. Yo, brothers Zoetic, John Briggs, man. When are you gonna drop? We need some Zoetic in our lives, man. I mean, for you guys, if you don't know who this brother is, check him out. Zoetic, fantastic producer, man. What? I remember when we were on the same release, when we did the Alton Miller and Lady Lean remixes. What was the name of that song? I forgot, man. You killed it on the remix, yo. What? Plus everything else you've done, but it's been a while, man. It's been a while since we heard some of your work, man. I can't wait to see what you got cooking. What you got cooking is definitely something that I'm looking for. I'm looking at the time as well, and I see that. So you guys there's 1 hour, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Got about 20 minutes left, and I wish we could do that longer, but I'm so frustrated that I can't see you. So I guess for now it's okay. We'll work with what we have until we can fix that whole situation where I can see y'all guys and interact with you live and direct. We'll do that again very soon, though, guaranteed. You know, definitely gonna have to do that again. Let me see any other questions. Montez, va regarder sur la table. La balle, il est dans le sachet avec les chaussures. Regarde dans le sachet, noir et blanc. So for a little story, I just went to date this afternoon. Hey, brother Jim, I went this afternoon to take my nephew to Foot Locker, and I got him some Jordans. He doesn't know, obviously, he's only 3 years old. He doesn't really know, but he's seen me watching, NBA games, and it's interesting because he couldn't understand what it was, but he was just really happy to have them, brand new Jordans. I was more happy than he was, but at least he was happy to have new shoes, the sneakers. So yeah, trying to get him, you gotta get them into this thing young, man. Brother D Malice is in the house. Great producer. Trouvé, c'est bien, bravo. Vas-y, va jouer, j'arrive. Great producer here. Damn, good to see you. Good to see you guys, man. Yeah, brother D. We'll do a proper formal listening session soon. Next, I'm gonna try to bring in brother Omar Lifehook, as we got a gig coming up. I gotta look into the date right now. We got a gig together at Bird in Rotterdam coming up this month, and it's precisely on the 27th of March at Bird. So I'll try to do like a Google Hangout this time. We'll hopefully be able to see you guys in the whole video thing down there, and you'll be able to see us interacting with y'all. So yeah. Yes, yeah. Drop and answer that question. September 15th. What else? Yeah, I got some new stuff. I got maybe one more song I can play for you before we log out. 7 viewers, guys. Thank you so much, man. You bear with me. That's amazing. Feel good. Great support. Karan, anyway, Karan, you guys may not know, but I just did a new track for Karan's next album as well. Did you, because I never heard back from you, did you like the track? And if so, I can't wait to hear what you're going to do on this. I know you're going to kill it. Yes, yes. Ancestral is a ancestral and ancestral soul interpretation. Because ancestral was inspired by ancestral soul, and Ivan Diaz came up with the idea. It was like, we need to find a way to, encompass, what you are, but into one specific identity, which I believe Ancestral Soul does for the music, as far as making the music and that aspect, but in respect of making sure that we build a stronger movement in the community, the event, and making sure that our music is out there. You know, Ancestral definitely holds the torch amazingly. So yeah, definitely the concept to introduce people to that sound and open their ears as well. Have any of the artists contacted you? Yeah, for Ancestral Sound, that's a question from Just Vibe. Yes, well, I've not really been contacted by any of the artists. However, I know that some friend of mine played, for example, the Ancestral Soul Interpretation Part 2 to several guys, including Q-Tip, who happened to ask for a couple of the songs. So I guess he's probably spinning them in his sets. Legally, I've been contacted. Well, I've been through my YouTube channel. I've been flagged because of my Frank Ocean remix, the thinking about you, that I did, and it was interesting because there was the whole lawyer thing and distributor, and I had to take down all my bootlegs and remixes off my YouTube channel. Why? Because now my YouTube channel is monetized, so they thought I was making money off of their music, off of their videos, which I'm not, obviously. And obviously, you can see that when you're in the back end side of the whole YouTube thing, but it's all good. So I had to take it down. That's the only problem that I had, but it's all good now. And now I put everything on my SoundCloud. Though I think it's not a bad idea. It's probably better to have everything on SoundCloud. So yeah. Let's see. And this whole chat thing is crazy, man. It's kind of when are you going to make some of the pasta with salmon again? Pascal Moret had the chance to taste my cuisine because I happen to be a bit of a chef. Well, whenever I get the time, and he has tasted some of my pastas. But you chose you liked them, but they were better the day before. They looked better at least. So yes, whenever you come back, we'll make some more food. Oh, Karen, just get back to me about the track I did for That's Cool. I'll let you know and show you what we're doing now. Excited to see our new project. Okay. Yes, indeed, man. I'm glad you like the track, and we're gonna definitely launch the album in Kenya the proper way. Actually, I'm speaking with Wabe. I'm actually speaking to Wabe and see how we can make this happen as well. And yeah, man, we got to make this international. We got to be worldwide with this project. It's a beautiful album. It features obviously you, Lady Karoon. Les Nubians, Tidra Moses, Keisha, Nelson Freitas, man, C. Robert Walker, obviously, Peggy Taboo, oh man, yeah. Yes, well, hey, whenever you come to Belgium, since I'm just out here now more than anything, you're most welcome to taste some of my cuisine. Let's see. Well, so I'm gonna play. We got just a couple of minutes left, but I'm gonna play. Yeah, on the album I forgot to say there's also Davido and Arafat, for whom I produced the track. Notien featured it on my album. I don't know if you heard it before, but that's, for example, that's not the. I crossed the bridge a little bit with this one, but I tried to keep it as me as possible, which obviously is not that difficult. But yeah, the performers also make the track a bit more commercial, should I say? And but there's also good mainstream and bad mainstream. So this I really happen to respect, and not because I did it, but I really like it. Hey, Montez, also come. Here you go.
Boddhi Satva, beatmaker. David Lowe featuring advertise. Find Boddhi. Everybody stand up.
And I take you to somewhere before that you have never heard. Baby, oh yeah, follow me too. I rock with you like all the way to the moon. Shout out to all of my ladies. Wanna see you getting very strong. Oh yeah, make you dance in my dance. All of the friends they got come to the home. Oh yeah, baby, don't follow me too. The way that you dance in the cold in the cards. Oh, I'm back on me, I'm pressing it. That girl, you are very fast. See the way you dance me. Nothing me naughty. Baby, oh, I'm fast. They make them naughty. Oh yeah, baby, don't follow me too. The way that you dance in the cold in the cards. Oh, I'm back on me, I'm pressing it. That girl, you are very fast. See the way you dance me. Nothing me naughty. Baby, oh, I'm fast. They make them naughty.
Yes, well, that's it. And yeah, well, you know, there's a track with the video and Arafat. Now I'm going to play something a little bit different. That's also on the album. It features the great Jojo Ann Muldrow and Dudley Perkins, aka D-Claim, and it's definitely a piece that is pretty powerful as well. It's called "When the Lights." So yeah, just a little vibe of it. Check it out.
When the lights are on and darkness is gone. When the lights are on and the darkness is gone. The darkness is gone. It's gone. Darkness is gone. Gone. Rest in hell, your majesty. Eternal hell, in pieces, your majesty. So much travesty, calamity, your majesty. Bow to my knees, please, I'll never do that. Your whole family, bloodlust runs through their veins. A most terrible stench, you witch. Y'all better kill me now. The title is D-Claim, which means to recite real rap during some real oppressed times. I'm about to take the dump where the devil's dying. Do be all loving they bitch, yeah, cause that's what they deserve. They be talking shit. The fire has been lit, the veil has been lifted. Teach you all that crap like king rap and the beautiful boom bap that keeps Babylon back. And all the vampires at bay. Together we must pray, meditate for days if we have to, even lay our life down if we have to. How long can the devil system last? As long as we stay sleeping, keep living in the past. Laughing is creeping up fast and might be already here. Who's to say this can be our last year, last day, maybe your last hour? That means the time is now. No, not later. If we wait, the beast becomes more greater.
Yep, this is it. When the Lights. D-Claim, Mr. Dudley Perkins. Yeah, man, I'm a huge fan of Jojo Ann Muldrow and Dudley Perkins, and to have them on the album, I'm just, I'm really happy. I'm really proud of this project, and yeah. I see a question from my brother John Briggs, aka Eric. I'm glad you flipped the direction of the label, man. I have Yves Sifa now as the label manager, and his vision as well is really adding amazing insights as far as, you know, making sure that we keep the direction and the musicality fresh. So yes, man, it's definitely a desire for us to make sure that offering is not just Boddhi Satva. Yes, everybody attaches, I guess, the name of the label to me, which for a certain amount of time made sense, but I think a label is meant to last way after the artist who initiated the whole thing. So I don't want to, you know, if tomorrow I'm gone, I don't want the whole project to also be gone as well. It has to last after me. So yeah, definitely a purpose to not only keep it to not only make it, you know, club oriented, but take it also towards radio plays without necessarily changing the format of the music or turning EDM. It's never going to happen as far as I'm concerned. And as long as I have control on what I do, which I make sure that I do, yeah, we're keeping it real, you know, keeping it good music. And it's not just one genre. That's what I want to make clear as well. Yeah, man. But I'm glad you're feeling it, brother. Yo, D Malice, talking about music. I'm glad you guys are digging the remix that I did for you, Kid Funk and Clara Hill, man. I just did a remix for D Malice, Kid Funk and Clara Hill, and yeah, I think you guys are gonna like it. It's a little different, you know. I wanted to experiment. I was inspired by Ad Jazz on this one. I wanted to go a little bit his way as far as using some of the sounds that I know he's into. Obviously, I'm a fan of his work, so I'm obviously into them as well. But so not something that people are used to. Oh, Karun, you have to go. Okay, cool, man. Cool. I'm really glad that you've been able to hang out with us. And sorry I couldn't see you and see all guys, but anyway, it was a pleasure. It was definitely a pleasure having you, and we'll do that again. We'll definitely do that again very soon. And I promise we will fix the whole video situation thing. Yeah, family. Well, I mean, that's about that. You know, 1 hour 30 minutes. It could go a little longer, but I don't know if you guys have any other questions to ask me. And I know for me, it's a little frustrating that I'm not able to literally interact with you and have you answer to me verbally. But it's okay. We'll definitely do that another time. And keep it open, man. Keep it open. I really appreciate you guys taking some of your precious time to spend it with me for this hour and a half. Sorry for the inconvenience on, you know, creating a brand new page when there was one, you know, already curated. But all good. This happens, and truly appreciate it once again. You know, let's keep on pushing this quality music. Let's keep on supporting the events, and let's just get to know each other a bit more as well. I'm really sorry I was holding the monologue for the whole time, but I guess next time we'll get to interact in a more proper and organic way. Even though that was fairly good. All right, family. Well, I don't see. Yeah. I don't see any other questions coming from you guys, and no, brother D Malice, I can't see nothing, unfortunately. I want to thank you all guys, man. Just Vibe, Lady Karun, Ivan Diaz, Pascal Moret, John Briggs, D Malice. Who else is online? I can't really see who's online besides you guys, or those who spoke to me here. Nabil, I believe. Yes, thank you very much, guys, for joining me on this first Google Hangout, which happened to be not too bad, a little bit chaotic as far as the video, but we made it happen. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys on the next Google Hangout. And yeah, man, see you soon. Peace.